we might be getting a Wolverine versus Hulk fight in Deadpool 3, aka Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, the main reason why everyone is speculating this is because in the Deadpool 3 trailer, we see Deadpool wake up in a bed with all of these teeth, and that is the same bed that Hulk has in Thor Ragnarok. Now, that right there is basically an indication that we most likely will be getting a Hulk variant in Deadpool 3. And if they are going to bring the Hulk into this movie, they have to have a fight between Hulk and Wolverine, because Wolverine's first appearance in the comics was a fight against Bruce Banner. Now, which Hulk is it going to be? Well, that's where it gets really interesting. I don't think it's going to be the Mark Ruffalo version of the Hulk, because I think that's just too obvious. And we know this movie is going to be full of surprises, so I don't think it's going to be this version that we see. Instead, I think it's going to be one of the other two versions of the live-action Hulk. So we could be getting the Eric Bana version of Bruce Banner. Now, this is from the Ang Lee film. I think this would be a great cameo to just bring him back and have him fight against Hugh Jackman. But I think the most interesting way that they can do this is by bringing back Edward Norton's version of the Hulk. And yes, I know it's technically the same version as Mark Ruffalo's in the actual canon timeline, but hear me out. So here in the Deadpool 3 trailer, we see the drink from the Incredible Hulk movie that Edward Norton starred in. This drink is called Pingo Doce, and I don't know if I pronounced that right, but nonetheless, it is the drink that Stan Lee's character drank and died from. So if they're going to have that drink in this movie for no reason at all, really, besides just an Easter egg, I think it would make sense to bring back that version of the Hulk. Now, this version is the most badass, the most vicious, the most monster-like, and I think a lot of fans really miss this version of Hulk. I also think this version makes for the most interesting fight between Wolverine, because this is Savage Hulk. This is the awesome, beastly Hulk that I think would make for such a cool fight scene with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in that yellow costume. And the fact that they had that Brazilian soda just on the ground as an Easter egg, I think could be hinting towards this version of the Hulk's return. Now, to make this theory even more interesting, let's say that in an alternate timeline, this version of the Hulk continued on, and he ended up becoming Maestro. Now, if you guys don't know, basically Maestro is like a future version of the Hulk that turns evil. He's super powerful, really strong, very hard to defeat. And how cool would it be if the Edward Norton Hulk ends up becoming Maestro and he's just in the void and he's fighting Wolverine? I think that would be so damn cool. Like, just imagine this Hulk with white hair and just, like, a bunch of weapons and costumes and stuff from Avengers characters and other Marvel characters that he has defeated, and maybe he has, like, a throne or something in the void. That would be really cool. Here is what I want to see. I want to see Edward Norton's Hulk with a beard and just white hair, just sitting on a throne with like Cap shield, Mjolnir, Juggernaut's helmet, a trident, like just Chitauri stuff surrounding him, and Iron Man helmet, something like that. I think it would just make him so badass. And then just picture Hugh Jackman going to fight him and just being like a callback to his first appearance. Oh baby, that would be awesome. And if this ends up happening, and it's even remotely close to the Hulk vs. Wolverine animated movie, this is going to be something special for the fans. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you think that we will be getting a Wolverine vs. Hulk fight scene in Deadpool 3. I think there is a very good possibility of this happening. It's probably only going to be like a minute or so, and most likely happen in the void, but this would be a fantastic scene.